Good morning, everybody. It's Michelle from Michelle's Garden. How's everybody doing today? It snowed outside on Sunday. Oh my goodness, I can't stand snow. It's pretty to look at, but I'll be glad when it's gone. It's melted out of the driveway pretty good. We had a really good neighbor who came and scraped our driveway. I did go out today. The roads look pretty good. There's still plenty of snow on the ground. So I'm getting ready to make a berry smoothie, and I'm eating my oatmeal for this morning. And then I'm going to take you guys and we're going to plant some asparagus today. I'm going to show you how I do that. I soaked my seeds for 24 hours and then we're going to put them in some dirt and see what happens. So this morning I'm getting my smoothie going. I've got my little cup here, my magic NutriBullet. I'm putting some blueberries in here. Just about maybe a half cup of blueberries. Get all that out of there. And then I've got some strawberries. This is all frozen fruit. If I could get some fresh fruit, I would do it with some fresh fruit. And I just put like maybe, I don't know, just like a half a cup probably of strawberries. And then I've got some pineapple. I like to have fresh pineapple too, but I'm going to go with the frozen today. It's quicker. And then I've got some mango chunks. Just a few of those in there. I've got a banana. And this tastes really good. Sometimes the banana can be overpowering. You could put like half of a banana in it if you want to. I like to put a whole banana. And then I've got some beet powder. I put about a scoop of beet powder in it. I'm just about out of my beet powder. I need to get some more. You can get beet powder at Walmart. It's somewhere around $14 for this little container. And I was just there and I should have bought some more. I'm not much of a hat wearing person. I've got a hat on right now, as you can see, but I really don't like to wear hats. I think there's people who have a hat head and I don't think I do. But I seen this really cute hat at Walmart and I wish I would have bought it. It had a butterfly on it. Maybe I'll go back and try to get it. Okay, now I'm putting in a scoop of Immune Defense. I think I got this at Walmart too, and it's got zinc in it, it's got probiotics. It's got vitamin C, 1,000 milligrams of vitamin C. Put a scoop of that in there. And then I put a tablespoon of honey. Spoon out of my oatmeal. Well, I'm going to put that in there just in case somebody else wants to use it. To use the honey. Just put a little bit of honey in there. Ooh, got that all over the place. And then I use coconut water. I pay about $1.89 for this large can, and this will make about 2 smoothies for me. And my little cup here that I use, it's got a mark on it for your maximum amount of juice that you can put in here, whatever kind of liquid you're putting in. And that's it. Put this lid on it. Always shake all that up. Okay, I'm going to grind this up, guys, and then we're going to get to planting some asparagus. Okay, guys, here's that yummy smoothie I made. And yes, I am going to drink all that. So I'm in here in my office, and I'm getting ready to... Sorry, guys, I'll try to keep my hand out of the way. I was trying to tilt my phone back a little bit. Before I get started, to show you how I plant these asparagus seeds that I got from Baker Creek Heirloom Seed Company. these Mary Washington asparagus seeds. You have to soak those for 24 hours. At least that's what it says on the package. And they suggest that you plant these inside under a grow light for 2 to 3 months before you put them outside. Now, I'm sure that you don't have to do it that way, but that's the way I'm going to do it. And I've never grown these before. I've never grown asparagus at all. So this is what I'm going to try. But I'm in zone 7B in western North Carolina, and our average today for a high is going to be 44, but we've got some snow and ice outside right now. It's really cold. It's 38 degrees right now. So I'm just going to stay inside and plant some seeds, but I'm going to show you what I'm planting in and where I got it, and then I'll show you how I put it under the grow light, and let's see what we can do now. Let me turn this camera around. So I showed you guys one time before I keep my dirt in this plastic tub, and usually I will take one of these 10-20 trays. I got this from Greenhouse Mega Store, and I put these little pots in that. I put dirt in this little pot. It's like a 2.5-inch plastic pot, and you don't have to have any of this stuff to grow seeds. The reason why I'm doing this, and I got a whole case of these, like 800 of them. The reason why I'm doing it is because I plan on selling some of my tomato plants in the spring. So I put my dirt in these little seeds, go in these little pots, and I put them in this tray. In this tray right here, you can bottom water. Put your water down in here, and these little pots will soak that water up. So I can fit 18 of these pots in a tray. And normally I will take this outside. I'll put my dirt in here and I'll take it outside and I'll soak it down with the water hose. But because of the ice and snow outside, I just grabbed a bowl and put dirt in it, and I put water in it and mixed it up. Got my dirt all mixed up, and this is my bowl that I use for putting biscuits in when I'm done cooking biscuits. Jeff will probably never eat biscuits again. So the potting soil that I use is Pro Mix potting soil. You can get this at Walmart. It's probably a seasonal thing right now, so it might not be out for a couple of months. So let's get ready to put some seeds in the dirt. So here's my seeds. They've been soaked and they're looking pretty good. So what I'm going to do is I'm just barely going to put like a little indention in each one of these pots. Just like this. And then I'm just going to drop a seed in each one of them. It's really hard to see these because the seeds are black, the soil's dark. I've got some strawberry seeds that I had started, and I'll show you those in just a few minutes. But once you get these in the dirt, just brush a little bit of dirt over top of them. Don't push them down too far under the dirt. And just brush just a little bit over it. Just enough to cover it. Okay, we'll go through here and go ahead and poke these holes so I don't get lost in where I'm at. Very easy for me to get lost. Okay, let's get some more seeds. Now I have to, whenever these are ready to go outside, I'll have to build me a asparagus bed for these, because once you put them in, That's usually where they're going to stay, and they'll come back every year. Okay, I just got about 3 more to put in here. Cover that one up. And I have a few seeds left over, and I'll do another tray. I got another grow light coming this week. I ordered another grow light. I need at least 2 more. Okay, so that's my tray right there. And I'm going to put this up on this stand right here. My second grow light right there. Let me see if I can lift this up without dropping it. All right, that's looking really good. So now let's turn this light on. Looks good, guys. Now this will sit under this grow light probably about 12 to 14 hours a day. And I'm not sure what the germination rate is on these. I'll have to look that up. See how long it takes for these to sprout. Now up here's my strawberries. They have been in the dirt since January 10th. Today's the 18th. And they've still not sprouted. And I've heard that strawberry seeds take quite a long time. So maybe they'll sprout soon. I'm really hoping so. So I want to touch back on some of the pots and everything that I'm growing in. So these trays that I'm using and pots that I'm using, like I said before, you don't have to have all this stuff to start your seeds. My very first year I bought a foil tray like you would cook a turkey in, and I had some plastic cups that I drilled holes in the bottom of them, and I just sat that down in that foil tray and watered from the bottom like that. But these little pots like this, you can get a 32 pack of those for $2.56, and that's not your tax or anything added to that, and that's through Greenhouse Megastore. And if you buy an 800 pack case of these, it's like $53.42, not counting your tax. And the trays, I checked on the trays. A 10 pack of this 1020 tray is $34.20, and if you want a case of them, 50 of them, it's $140. So, and I only bought like a 10 pack, but I did get a case of 800 of these little things here so I could sell my plants. I have started seeds in this tray right here. This is a 128 cell tray. I started tomato seeds in this last year, and I had to up pot every one of these into these smaller 2.5 inch pots. And if you're growing in large quantities and selling, it's probably good to use this, especially if you are doing all of the same variety. Like I had a bunch of different varieties in here, so that really didn't work out too good for me. But it's not a total loss. I can still use it. And then I've got this 50 cell tray here. I bought a pack of these from, I think, Urban Farmer. And I bought these just for strawberries because I don't want to up pot those at all out of the smaller cells. I'm going to keep those in these cells right here, and I won't up pot them in my little pots either. I'll just take it out of this tray and put it straight in the bed that I have for my strawberries. And I wrote down, I've been keeping a little notepad for the seeds that I've planted. I didn't do that last year, and I wish I would have. I wish I would have taken more notes of how things grew and what I planted, and Because when I used that 128 cell tray, when I finally took things out and up potted it and tried to keep everything labeled, and I just got all messed up when I put things in the garden. But I wrote down my last frost date, and you can look that up. You just go on Google and you type in your zip code, and it'll give you your last frost date, your first frost date. It'll give you how many days you have in your growing season where you're at. And mine's zone 7B in western North Carolina. And my last frost date is April the 5th. And my first frost date will be November the 5th. I have 213 growing days. So I'm really hoping to do some growing, guys. And I hope you really take an interest in growing with your own seeds and not be intimidated by it. I mean, I was intimidated by it at first, but my first year after I did it, I was so excited about it, and the fact that I could grow something from a seed, it was just very exciting. So I hope you'll take time and try to do that and plant your own garden this year. But until next time, guys, keep it in the dirt. See you later.